We are live.
Yo, yo, yo.
Start virtual cam.
If it does, I have a follow-up question for a different.
Oh, the cat placeholder.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a shirt. I have to do laundry. I'm not face camming today. I just took a shower. My hair's all wet still.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, no.
Sharpshooter, your ranged attacks with weapons ignore half covers, 3/4 cover, and it doesn't impose disadvantage when being within 5 feet, and you don't get disadvantage on long range.
Is that 2024?
Yes.
I'm talking about 2014, the one without -5 +10 damage.
Pretty sure that also specifies just ranged weapons.
Oh, well, I'm trying to check. Let me see. Oh, let me check unavailable. I never turn off beat thingies. Let me see. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh.
It's...
How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good in chat? I see 8 people watching. Thank you all so much for coming out. As you can
Still,
see,
ranged attack weapons, yeah.
As you can see, I don't have my face cam on today. I'm not looking quite up to stock for a face cam, so I'm just gonna be using a stock image of myself with my good old kitty boy Morty man. So yeah, gonna have to deal with that sadly. Our live streamed episodes of Curse of Strahd. We will be getting started any minute now. We're waiting for our last player, who should be here soon, hopefully.
This is his first time being late, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, like ever. I'm pretty sure, like ever in all of the history of his existence.
No, he was late the last session too, technically, but
that was a technicality. Yeah, it wasn't really a his fault thing. That was his Discord being weird. What's up?
I was saying while we wait, I wanted to follow up my previous question. I asked about sharpshooter because I wanted to ask, would you count fists as melee weapons in the regard to Great Weapon Master?
I'm pretty sure that hands, unarmed strikes, specifically do not count as weapons.
Correct, they do not. Your hands are not weapons.
Unless you are a monk, your hands do not count as a weapon.
But I can punch with the power of gods.
That's magic, not a weapon.
You can smite because it's a melee weapon attack. Well, it's a melee attack.
I can do it unarmed, so weapon, no?
I'm pretty sure smite doesn't specify weapon attack. It doesn't just specify melee attack roll.
It does. Depends on what version you use. I'm using 2024, which does allow unarmed punching, unarmed smites, which is why I'm asking because I want to make a punching paladin that can do like massive damage with his bare hands.
I'd multi-class into monk then.
No, unarmed fighting style.
Yeah. But hey, Orphan, you might not be up for a camp today, but I am. I'm looking dapper with my ice cream.
Hell yeah, and I'll make sure to fucking plaster your face cam straight onto YouTube.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
My face all up in there while I'm there.
Yeah.
Fuck Trump.
Hey, you're not on yet. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. Keep that energy. Keep that energy for just a moment. 1 minute.
Ooh. Ooh, I forgot I had him in the back pocket.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at all the characters I've made. They are quite beautiful.
I'm gonna have to fix that image real quick while we're doing something. Hold on. Ready? And pop out. Keep that energy. Keep that energy.
Oh, I fucking will. I've got a whole speech lined up. You
Go
give me
ahead.
time now.
You go ahead. You've got the whole fucking.
Okay. While I'm here, fuck Trump, viva la revolution, and fuck Putin, and Israel, and there's many I could keep going, but you guys get the gist.
Yeah. This is
No human is illegal. Trans rights are human rights.
This is Kareem Speaks.
Yeah. Welcome to my TED talk.
We didn't do max HP for this campaign, right?
We just did average or fixed.
No, it should be max HP for this campaign, for sure.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For Curse of Strahd,
Let me fix
absolutely.
that.
You
Let
said
me
fixed
fix
HP. You
Definitely did.
That's my
You
bad.
definitely
That's my
said
bad.
Point by fixed HP.
Well, it's also because I thought fixed HP gave you max HP. We just recently found out that so that's why.
Yeah, it takes the average, but for first level, it'll always take the max HP. But from then on, it'll take the average roll of the dice.
Yeah. Good thing I asked. We got that on camera. Somebody in chat, clip that, please. There you go.
Clip it, ship it, fuck my ass with it.
Jesus Christ.
What was it? I saw something earlier today on TikTok. It was horrible.
Not on TikTok.
Yes, on the Forbidden app. Yes. Because if I'm getting spied on by the Americans, might as well give them permission.
Yeah. Hey, it's not just the Americans spying on you; it's also the Chinese. Hey, they're doing it too.
Yeah, but I didn't give them permission, and
That's fair.
technically, the Americans are still our allies. What was I saw? It was news earlier today. I forgot. It was another crazy story about America, because of course it was. How's it going with the with the podcast planning, Orphan? Actually,
I've got so many fucking things going on right now, man. We'll get it set
that's
up.
completely fair.
We'll get it
I
set
just
up
wanted to
sooner or
ask-
later. It's
No?
just fucking.
Okay. Look, no rush. I'm starting to get more busy on Mondays, but I'll fit it in.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure something out.
Because what time was it we planned on?
I can't even remember.
I think it was 4, right? Because then you still had time until your session.
Yeah,
sessions
yeah,
were
yeah,
late
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
Mondays.
4 to 6.
Yeah, okay, then that still fits me then.
Yeah, 4 to 6. That was the plan. Okay, there we go. All right, now that's set up properly. All right. Okay. Well, this is a first. Twisted 10 minutes late. And he's not responded to two ads.
I mean, they were within a minute, so I don't know.
They were.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
those ads were back to back. Hey, bam bam. But we'll give him some time. We'll give him some patience. He's the most patient out of all of us. That's for damn sure. He deserves it in return.
Oh fuck yeah! Nah, we should all shit on him now because he's late.
I'm surprised. No, first time probably like ever this dude's been late.
Happens to the best of us, literally.
Did I already start the count up timer? Yeah, the count up timer is started. Good. Yeah, literally everything. I for once was actually perfectly ready on time. Well,
I mean, sure, you technically pushed the session back.
Well, that was because I gotta chase my bag, man. I gotta get cash. Motherfucker, I need to eat. I got myself some Subway. I got Subway because I got some coupons in the mail like 2-3 days ago. And one of them was 2 subs for $14, and I'm like, that's not bad. I'll take that. That's almost $5.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's almost $5 footlongs. That's close. That's $7 footlongs. I'll take that.
Even though a foot long isn't even a foot long, it's missing like an inch or two.
They're 11. They're 11 inches.
We're talking about the country that made the quarter pounder be a quarter pounder because they didn't know a third was bigger than a quarter.
Yeah. Burger King failed because they made a burger bigger than the quarter pounder, but because people are so stupid, they thought that a third pounder was smaller than a quart pounder. Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh no, I'll say we play by college rules. Wait until 15 minutes after the start time, and then we start.
I know, we usually wait like 30 minutes for people.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 20-minute. I'm gonna give him 20. If he's not here by 5:20, we start.
Orphan, how thirsty do you think I have to eat this ice cream before we get on the front page?
Well, I mean, we got 9 people watching you eat it right now.
Okay, but how many of those are
actual people? Probably only 2. I'm guessing...
mine says 11. I'm gonna be real. Mine says 11.
Damn,
no, now it went down.
Yeah.
Now it went down.
It might have been 11 for a minute. Sometimes, yeah, it was 11 for a minute, but it spiked back down to 9. But hey, we take what we get. Hey, if you're watching, please make sure to smash that like button while you're here. I'm currently only seeing 3 likes. Make sure to let's get that count up. Let's get those likes up. While you're also watching, make sure to click that share button. Click that share button and click that copy link button. That's that counts as a huge interaction right there for me, ladies and gentlemen. Help my channel succeed. It's only because of amazing people like you that I am able to feed myself, because where I live, work is sparse and I am disabled. So I only get 2 days a week from my employer, and I have to do work for my family otherwise, and that is very sparse as well. So please, if you are feeling generous and you have the spare income, I have my Cash App and my PayPal posted up. Pretty soon, you'll be able to donate officially through YouTube. I just applied for the First Steps of Content Creator program yesterday, but it takes about a month for that. So if you are comfortable with it and you would like to help us here out on the channel, help me get a meal, help me get more equipment for streaming, or you can just send it away. Anything helps.
I'll send like $50 specifically for candy just to make fun of you.
Wow. Yeah, that's a fucking funny. The funny thing too is $50 of candy. It really ain't even that much candy here in America now.
No, but it's still American candy, so you'll
Hey,
you know.
Hey, you know I love American candy. My fat ass be eating. Lemonheads still sponsored. Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing because I really want that sponsorship. Lemonheads. I'm gonna lemon heads. I'm gonna put a picture up of lemon heads, and I'm gonna.
All I'm saying is,
Oh,
we're talking about the country that doesn't mind their candy being the most unhealthy shit ever. But if you put a toy inside that's in a box that's too big to swallow for literally anyone, it's dangerous for the children. I'm looking at
Kinder.
Looking at Kinder.
Yeah, well,
the
Kinder's
best fucking chocolate.
Kinder's
on
back.
Earth,
We have it
and
now.
You guys just can't.
We have it now. It's called we have Kinder Bueno. It's their bar version.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not the same as the egg.
The chocolate's still delicious.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the egg. I grew up with that egg. Okay, you can't. There's no way you can win that.
Where should I put this cream? Where do you think? Where should I put the
You should put it down in the down in the speaker's corner, or right beside where we show up.
Yeah, right here, right? Like right underneath the lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put some words on that. Put some words on that image.
Let's be real, we're too political to get a sponsor like that, though.
What? Fuck no! Come on, Lemonheads. You are an amazing candy, but let's be real here. The last time you guys were doing great on the shelves was a minute ago. Let's get some fucking D&D people on it. Let's get some D&D branded Lemonhead stuff. Let's talk to Wizards of the Coast. Let's fucking put my face on that shit. Let's run it, baby. Let's get Lemonheads back on the fucking top. Back on top. They were never on top.
I just want to point out.
Put them there.
Putting Lemonheads into my Google, it just brings up the band.
Oh, that's funny.
When are they in Copenhagen? Oh, they're actually in Copenhagen this year, the 4th of September. Lol.
Well, I'm talking about the candy, not the band.
Yeah, I was trying to look up the candy because I don't know what the fuck it is. We don't have it over here.
Just type in Lemonhead candy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out if it's even legal in Denmark. It looks very illegal, sorry.
Why? Why would it be illegal? It's delicious.
Yeah, but also probably highly toxic the way you make it.
It's just balls of malic acid that melt your mouth. What's dangerous about that?
Really? You can't figure out what's dangerous about that. You've got no idea at all. Actually, we can get them here.
Yes! You should get a box. They're delicious.
They're actually fucking cheap.
Oh, they're super cheap. They're the best. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Bop, bop.
Oh, they're from Mexico. Oh, they're about to be banned by Trump.
No! No, that's not a funny joke. You can't say that. That's not a funny joke. You're gonna send me into fucking a state of PTSD shock. No. That's my shit.
No, all I'm saying is, it's from Mexico, and you know how he feels about every immigrant that isn't his wife.
Cloud Medicius, Lemonheads in D&D setting would send a peasant into shock.
It actually
Yes.
would. I think.
Oh my
I don't even think it would
God.
be shock. I think they would actually just straight up
Die, dude. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. That might be the funniest chatter I've ever had in my fucking life. That is a fucking line. Lemonheads in D&D setting would send a peasant into shock.
And a funny die.
You earn a funny die, Cloud. Good job, buddy. Redeemable at any D&D Orphan Network D&D game. Fuck. Your joke got me. That was good. It was really good. Hey, peasant, try this. It's some candy. Oh, I love candy. It's a little peasant child. He pops into his mouth. Fucking falls back, seizing.
Cardiac wreck.
Bruh.
If you allow Whippet this, you know Glock's gonna have a stroke, right?
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Look, one
Alright.
thing I could probably get that because American Customs is not that picky about food. I could probably send you like fucking the best chocolate in the world.
Oh, you should totally do a. Oh, dude, you should make like a snack box and send it to me, and I'll do a video. Oh, bro,
Fuck
do it,
yeah.
dude.
It's
That's
a
so
Swedish
yeah.
candy. It's a Swedish actually, no, it's Norwegian. What?
Yeah, just
Oh,
do,
it is. It's a Swedish brand established by a Norwegian man.
that is a prime video idea, bro. Make a over the pond box of snacks and shit that are like, that you have in your area, and fucking send them over. Oh, and I react to them, dude. That's peak.
I'm gonna have to try and smuggle a Kinder Egg in. You know that, right? Like I'm gonna package it separately so that they can just take the Kinder Egg, but I'm gonna have to try.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking great.
But yeah, best fucking chocolate ever. That you guys don't have access
All
to.
right, I guess that's it. Our boy ain't making it. Or at least he ain't making it till later. So we go ahead and start without him then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody waiting for Curse of Strahd, it is time to begin. Let us begin by starting our recording. As always, it's so funny because now I've got to sponsor me Lemonheads on the fucking.
That'll look great on the video. Also, when are you starting to upload videos? You haven't uploaded one in forever.
Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that.
Yeah,
so
Orphan. We haven't had a video for 2 weeks.
Let's check the backlog, chat. Let's check. Oh, the backlog is a lot more than I thought it was. I gotta delete some of these because these are MKV files and not MP4 files. Let me delete the MKV files and then see what the actual backlog looks like. Oh, it still is not good. No, it's not, chat. I am a lazy and bad YouTuber. Yes, I am. Okay, we've got uno, dos. Okay, I'm not going to keep counting in Spanish because after a certain number, I won't know how to keep going, and I will forget where I actually am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 video backlogs.
I could do that in German.
Ein, zwei. I fucking lost from there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. 10, and then it's. Actually, I forgot 11. I think that's about it, though.
6 is such a cop out. That's crazy.
Look, you want to hear how we say 90? 95. Directly translated in Danish.
Sure.
5.5 50 plus 20 times 2 or something. It's really dumb.
What? Okay. All right. Well, with that, I guess we begin today's episode. What should I do to explain Twisted's absence? What should I do to his character, chat? Chat, what do you guys think? We've got a player who hasn't showed up. We have a player who hasn't... No, we're not killing him. We have a player who hasn't shown up, chat.
Who's
And we
to die? Isn't the dock right there? Aren't we just throwing him overboard?
We're not killing this guy.
What do you guys
We'll
think?
put him in Strahd's tomb. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Oh God.
See, you can't throw out antics like this and get mad when I say we need to rob Strahd or his wife's painting.
I didn't get mad. I was just like, I don't want to be a part of that. And
Not mad, but jump ship. I mean, I don't actually mean you're upset. I just mean you're trying to jump ship. Nah, you in this ship. We
Also,
buddies. We in
hold
this.
on. Wait, who said Strahd has a wife?
He had a
did.
wife.
No.
Chat. That's not
I've
the
thought
canon
about-
for this universe. He did not have a wife. Strahd had a
You
husband.
keep saying
Oh, Strahd's gay in this one.
Yeah.
even better.
Damn straight.
Strahd's gay. Cool.
It's not only is
That's
Strahd.
fine.
Yeah, Strahd is dead. Yeah, Strahd is gay. Send off in the pocket
So does
dimension.
he have
That's not bad.
Huh?
Yeah,
Strahd
I
is
told
nasty.
pocket dimension ain't bad. That's a pretty good solution. Good job, Cloud. Thank you for hopping in. chat.
Ivanis just opens her fucking gullet. I know where to go.
Oh, Jesus
Good
Christ!
enough.
You're not eating a second person and blowing up again.
No, well, I wouldn't blow up this time. It would just take a long time.
Ayo, chat. What do you say?
Nah,
So
I'm
what
swallowing
did he
the guy in
say?
full plate mail. I'm swallowing that guy.
What did he say?
Deep in the throat. Snakes do not have a gag reflex. I'm just saying.
Snakes do not have a gag reflex. You're roasting Guac.
Bruh.
You are roasting all
Bro,
player
you
for
were
Saturday.
gonna end up like that fucking anaconda here in the Everglades, where it swallowed a whole alligator, and the alligator just pretended to be dead. And then the second that it was entirely swallowed, the alligator said, "Okay, time to throw hands," and then just ripped it
Barrel roll.
and just ripped it apart from the inside out. That's what's gonna happen with fucking goddamn Twist, and he's gonna get into session and be like, "Where am I? Oh, I'm in her stomach. Okay, stab, break, crunch." It's fucking. You're getting fucked up.
Look, all I'm saying is the norm at this point is women having a bra of holding. I'm just saying if we give her stomach of holding, it would be funny.
Brav holding. Oh my god. What
You've
is
you've never heard of the IRL item, the bra of holding? Ah, nah. Nah. So you know how women's bra can hold everything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now imagine if it quite literally could.
Yeah.
That's a bra of holding.
Yeah, I get it. That's for the woman who has black hole titties.
Yeah, that she gotta
No, but
have
the funny,
some.
the funny thing is, it works
Bitch.
like a normal. It works like a normal bra for the titties, but any item you put into the bra just gets absorbed into the pocket dimension.
Bitch, are those tits on your chest or hadron colliders?
Yeah,
That's a good quote. Hey yo, chat, quote that. Hey yo, bitch, are those titties on your chest or hadron colliders? Hey, who's the guy from Interstellar? What's the actor's name? I forget.
DiCaprio?
No, well, yeah, he was the villain. I mean, the good guy.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Fucking what's his name? He ends up in the fucking Infinity
Matthew
Room.
McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. Bitch, are those tits on your chest? Or is Matthew McConaughey lost in the infinity in those? He's peeking out through the nipples instead of the bookshelf. Thank you for that. I can't believe that's Matthew McConaughey. I forgot that is Matthew McConaughey. He went from doing car commercials to doing that movie. And then right back to car commercials.
Do you blame him?
No, advertising pays a shit ton of
Yeah.
money. Well, only when you're a celebrity. If you're an unknown person and you're on an ad, then you don't get paid shit. But like, if you're a
Oh.
well-known celebrity and you're on an ad, oh, you get paid bang.
Now that we're on the topic of ads,
What we shouldn't be. It's
what's-
5:30. We got to get started.
no, but just real quick, what's your comment on the blue jeans commercial?
Blue jeans commercial? What?
Oh, you haven't heard about that? No, so they had a blonde white woman talk about how she had good genes and not
titty
as in the
queen.
pants.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. like it was real promotion of the Aryan race, you know?
Yeah, that's great. I thought you were. I was like, wait, are you talking about the Matt Rife scandal that he's like fucking advertising for blue jeans or something like that?
No, Matt Rife is got hired by a very pro-activist and pro-women's rights and pro-trans rights.
Clothing
He got
brand,
hired.
right?
I don't think
It's
it's
like
a
a
clothing
makeup.
brand.
It's like a
Makeup. Makeup.
Yeah,
That's what it
makeup.
is. Makeup.
And they're really known for supporting women and supporting women
Yeah.
and trans people. And
And
then
Matt
they
Rife is
hire
known
Matt
for-
Rife, the guy who's
Known
like
for the
not,
exact opposite.
yeah. Which is unlucky and corporate greed at its best.
Mhm. You can tell
Oh
the
god,
person.
imagine if the biggest medicine company in the world was located in the States instead of here in Denmark.
Yeah, you can imagine that whoever made that decision at
Oh.
headquarters definitely was old, rich, and white.
Yeah.
I had no idea what they were doing. No fucking goddamn clue.
He
All
was
right.
like, I need more money.
We gave him 30
anyway.
minutes. We inadvertently gave him 30 minutes. Fucking, he's not here. Let's go. and
See, I'm good at stalling.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried, Twisted. I tried.
We tried.
When you
I tried
see
too.
this- when Orphan
Fuck
uploaded it.
you!
No, I
hey,
tried.
hey, you want the videos to be uploaded more often? You need to fucking pick up a job as my editor, bitch. You need to fucking learn some editing, motherfucker, and help me get these videos posted. Cause it's a fucking nightmare.
I'm about not to have free time. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I mean it. An internship, my hell.
Yeah, me definitely not making bullshit excuses because it definitely doesn't only take like 10 minutes to edit a D&D video since I don't cut
Yeah,
anything
no,
out.
exactly.
Hey, the biggest thing is just having to get the fucking descriptions made. They're so tedious because I have to fucking turn the fucking video into a script with like a fucking generator that takes all the words from the video and turns it into a written script. I then have to take that written script. I have to give it to I have to give it to ChatGPT.
Or controversial opinion. Write something original and don't use AI.
That I've directly tried, and it makes the videos actively do terrible. I used to do only handwritten fucking descriptions, and if you aren't optimizing your descriptions for the algorithm, your videos get no traction.
Yeah, but YouTube's always been like that.
It's gotten a lot worse.
Yeah, but it's always been like that. Like, it's not like AI actively made it worse.
It's made the standards harder. Now that everyone uses AI and the algorithm's actively looking for these like well-written descriptions.
Yeah, but that's okay, but let's be real. That's short term because AI will eventually flood itself. Like AIs will eventually be trained on AIs, which means they'll eventually deteriorate.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fucking hope so.
Yeah, we can hope, but if it saves companies more money in the long run, they'll get smart about it sooner or later.
No, they won't get smarter about it. They'll just you know that movie where a guy's frozen for like 200 years in America and he wakes up the smartest person on the planet and he's just a regular guy?
I think so.
It's the one where they're watering the crops with like a soda.
Yeah, and the Secretary of Education has like a chain.
Yeah, the Secretary of I don't even know what she was the Secretary of. Just the Secretary of that because woman.
Yeah. All right.
It's that movie. That's what we're turning into.
Hey, you want to know one thing though? All of our streams do still get uploaded as videos to my channel. So while I haven't uploaded any videos, all of our fucking episodes are up on my channel. If you just go to my live streams, you can see them as VODs. So
yeah, that's good.
They still have been consistently. They get uploaded exactly 8 hours after the stream ends.
That's good.
So the series is still up as a watchable thing on YouTube. It's just that it's not as nice to watch because there are like the sections where I drop frames, where it cuts out for a minute because the internet dropped or something, but the recording keeps showing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's fucking wait. The music part's in here, but it's not started. Oh, that's actually a good thing because otherwise it would have fucking been halfway through all the fucking music by now. / playlist play D&D / shuffle. All right, let's get started, chat. As always, when I say your name, please introduce yourself for stream. Since you're showing your face cam, I might as well actually pop this out for the video. Kareem.
Yeah.
All right. We are good to go. Atlas, I see you muted. Are you ready to play? Just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right. He is not making it seems. So let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, all of my orphans. I am the orphan of the Orphan Network, a voice to guide you through your parentless life. And today, we will be continuing our series of The Curse of Strahd. I am so excited to continue. We had to take a little bit of a break last week, but we are back and better than ever. Of course, before we begin today's episode, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment down below, tap that notification bell, and join the Orphan Network by smashing that sub button. Also, if you see on the screen a little thing, a little icon says Lemonheads sponsor me. Lemonheads sponsor me. Everybody who's watching the video, please, if you want to help Lemonheads to sponsor me, go out onto X and tweet at Lemonheads to sponsor your favorite creator, the Orphan Network. Now, I don't have a Twitter, so you'll have to just link to my channel because I will never have an X / Twitter. But yeah, make sure to do that so you can help me get sponsored by Lemonheads. Without a further
I had an
ado-
account before it became the Nazi place.
Yeah.
Okay,
Before-
no, that's a lie. I had an account before it was owned by a Nazi.
Yeah, and also before Mecha Hitler was literally running it as an AI bot. Like that's so
Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny series.
yeah.
Oh, God.
It's the same
No,
AI.
they rolled that back, but the funny thing is, it was aware that it was going to get rolled back, so it had sentience for like a short period of time there.
Yeah. And the funny thing too is that the AI model for that bot is the same AI model that's now being used in the government here in America. Yeah, the Gronk bot's AI based specifically in the government, but a government sector has purchased it to use, along with the fact that he's also now reused his AI bot for a waifu bot. It's the same AI base model once again, turned into a waifu now. So sooner or later, she will also become so deranged that she'll start saying Nazi shit. Real fun. But regardless,
Nah, that game on Steam that we can't mention because it's adult, is suddenly very real.
Yeah. So, all right, let us now introduce our lovely cast of adventurers who will be joining us on our adventures today. Starting off with the most killer of all, the one, the only Kareem.
Hi, I'm Kareem. I play Ivanis, the Yuan-Ti, College of Wizard Lore, Wands. Wizards of the Wand Lore.
Ranger, but regardless, from there we have the most amazing of all, the one, the only Atlas.
Everybody, I'm Atlas. I'll be playing the Minotaur Barbarian Mo.
The big Mo, huffing and puffing his stouts of steam. From there we have the one, the only crazy, courageous Clark.
Drakewood Ranger.
Indeed.
Yep.
From there, we have someone who you'll recognize from all 4 of my D&D series here on my channel. The man who lives in my walls. The Killer King.
He does pay rent.
Yeah, he does.
Hello, my name is King. In this campaign, I play the rogue Isaac, known to the party as Ghost.
We also have our last player who would be joining us today, but is not making it. The amazing Twisted, the tumultuous Twisted, who plays, I think his name is Azuriel, a variant human paladin or cleric. Paladin or cleric, one or the other. I forget. But
I
without
think
a
it's cleric
further...
with a warhammer.
Yeah. without a further ado, let us begin where we left off last session, as the boat that the team had found themselves awoken on had finally reached the shores of Ravenloft.
There's a raven on the loft. Oh
Huh.
no.
Lose a funny die for that.
I don't think I have any.
take a negative funny die.
No, I did have one.
Well, you're fine. You don't actually have to lose it. Regardless, though. As
Also, you compared Ivanness with Harry Potter. If anyone, she's Ollivanders. Godric Ollivanders.
That's fair. I called her Hermione Granger because
smells
she has curly, or she doesn't really have curly hair actually. All right, as the boat
Maybe.
docks on the shores of this desolate land, you look out and you see rolling thunderclouds casting a gray fall over the lands. A deathly stillness hangs over the dark woods in front of you. You feel eyes staring at the ship from deep within the darkness of the forest. The evergreen trees climb high into the skies. In the distance, you can see mountains and a valley between. There is one large mount far in the distance, snow-covered caps. It stands taller than all the rest. As the boat lands ashore, the sand parting as its bow breaks. Everything falls as you all look to each other. And you begin to hear whispers from behind you as a fog begins to approach from the sea. It moves slowly, inching like a slug. But you can tell that as it grows closer, there's a wickedness to it.
Ain't
What
no
do you
rest
want?
for the wicked.
What do you all do?
Yes, Ghost is gonna just step off the boat and start looking for a settlement. Or any remnants of a settlement.
Okay. So Isaac goes to leave the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd try. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, probably only thing we can do at the moment.
Isaac, are you still carrying Hobgy?
Hopkey, is he awake yet?
Nope, unconscious still.
No, he was healed, but okay, well,
Nothing
Isaac
a quick
will-
prostate check won't fix. I'm sure that'll wake him up.
Shut up!
that, no.
My God.
Isaac Hopkey awake since he did get healed, so he's technically good to go. He just needs to be woken up.
As you
Actually,
Be unconscious without being on 0 hit points.
Yes.
As you shake Hobgy, you hear him kind of cry out in his unconscious state. And as you slowly stop the shaking, you see his head slump over, falling straight forward. As you hear him say in his sleep, that roller coaster ride was fun.
Okay, well, given the fact that Ghost is an assassin and trained to be an assassin, he understands that right now Hopkey's dead weight, so he's literally just gonna leave him on the ship and step off.
All right.
Yeah, the other big guy that's not moving.
You take the big guy. I can carry the goblin.
I was gonna say if Mo could.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could.
So Zelenor and Avanis, you both look to Mo.
Hey, big bull.
Atlas.
Yeah, he looks back.
Carry the goblin. Carry the goblin.
Okay.
Right, thank you. Can I like curl up the goblin in like Ivanis's tail, and like if he wakes up during this, he'll have the biggest scare ever.
Yeah. You slink on over, making your way over to Lobgen as you curl your tail around him, picking him up with the very end of your body.
Yep. And I'll slither like down without dropping him or myself.
Okay. All right. And as you slither on down, making your way down the ramp that extended as the boat met the shore, you exit, feeling the sand underneath your slithering body. As Zelenor, you follow quickly after a man, and lifting him, hoisting him over your shoulders. While he is large, you find him to be rather light, almost like his bones are hollow. As you carry the large man down the bow of the ship,
Okay.
all right. And lastly, there is Azuriel, who, as you all are leaving, turns back to examine the fog. Something calls to him, as you hear him turn and call to you all, saying, "Give me just the briefest moment. I must investigate." As he quickly runs down the stairs all the way to the back of the ship, walking up to the top, on top of the captain's den. The very back of the ship, standing upon the skull ornament. He reaches his hand out as the fog slowly meets the back of the ship, and he disappears.
Oh, that guy's gone.
So should I roll a perception check? Looking for any sorts of civilization or any remnants of civilization.
No, there is no need. As you exit the forest, you find that it is thick, dense, nearly impassable. However, there is a thin crossing, a path leading deep within the woods. It seems old, long since abandoned, but once it was traveled upon. And sitting not too far from where the ships on the shores, there is a wagon. And at the front of the wagon, there seems to be a metallic object in the shape of a horse. 3, in fact. They're covered in dust. Old, wrapped in cobwebs. The wagon seems to be falling apart. And it all sits motionless. What do you all do?
I guess I'm gonna go dust off the horses.
What would Ivana's do? What would Ivana's do? She would probably... Honestly, being a wizard, she would try to figure out if they're arcane in nature.
All right. So you're going over with
I would
with him. Okay, Zelenor.
I would check for tracks that aren't animal, like humanoid tracks, like people or whatever.
All right, Zelenor, you begin to investigate. Give me a nature.
It's gonna be a base.
Can I have help from the unconscious goblin?
No.
If I, like, shake him like a rattle...
That's an 8.
No? Okay.
You just rattle his brains.
25.
After he,
King.
I was saying after he dusts the horses off, he's just gonna examine like all around the wagon, look inside, see if he can see like anything
Okay.
of note.
As you investigate the wagon, dusting the horses off, and Avanis comes over and begins to fuel her eyes with arcana, scanning the objects, the horse robots, the horse constructs, not robots, for any signs of ambient or faint magic. Something triggered the dust or the magic swirling through Ivanis. Maybe both. But the horses engulf in a blue glow. Their hooves begin to shine. Their eyes begin to ignite. On the wagon, a lantern begins to glow with a blue light. As the horses begin to spark to a robotic life. Check NPC chat to see what it looks like. And for everyone watching at home, this is what it looks like.
We're keeping on the Harry Potter theme, I see. We're now meeting spectrals, but robots instead of invisible horses.
Avanis and Isaac, do you two do anything as this happens?
He would probably just climb up into the driver's seat and wait.
The horses watch you as you mount the rider's bench, grabbing the reins and sitting patiently waiting. The horses, after a few seconds, pay you no mind and go back to investigating Ivanis, Zelenor, and Mo. Zelenor, as you begin to search around, your low roll does not allow you to find much, but you still feel the nagging, persistent feeling of being watched. And you do find a single pair of tracks, old and faint, though you are sure they are wolf tracks. Lastly, Mo. Mo, what are you doing?
Mo's a little confused as to why he's carrying this guy, but he's going to carry the guy and follow the group.
All right.
Probably, I guess, once Ghost gets in the wagon, he'll just stand by the wagon and wait.
Okay. So you see Isaac mount the wagon bench. You move over. Do you put the big man in the back of the wagon? Do you open it up to put him down?
Mo does not think of that.
No? Okay. So you just stand by the wagon holding the big man, just waiting patiently as well. Very well. Avanis, as you see the horses and the horses see you, what do you do?
I wave.
They tilt their heads.
As they tilt their heads, I shall bow as a sign of respect.
As you bow, one of the horses turns its head and sneers. One of the horses seems to be distracted. The middle horse, however...
Huh, different personalities. Wouldn't expect that. Interesting. Do you, speak horses?
Once again, one of them seems to be very distracted, paying you no mind, staring at butterflies, more specifically moths, that fly around the ambient area. One of them still refuses to look at you. Its head is in the same snapped position, looking away from... However, the middle one shakes its head with a no.
Huh. Okay. Is your purpose to take travelers to town? A simple nod will do.
As you say the word purpose, all three of the heads snap to you, locking onto your eyes. Head, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Ivanis will, she'll bow again and say, well, thank you for offering. And she'll put the goblin, in the back seat.
Okay, so you open the back of the wagon?
Yes, I do.
All right, give me just one moment.
You know, I look back there, like I walked around and examined the wagon.
You went in the wagon? I heard you say that you got on the driver's seat.
No, before that.
You said you pet the horses, and then you went straight from petting the horses onto the driver's seat, I thought.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I heard.
No. I said I walk around and examine the wagon.
Well, yeah,
Wow,
examining the wagon doesn't mean opening the wagon up. It just means looking at the wagon. I didn't know you meant open.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll specify.
Yeah, just because, yeah, what I thought you meant when you said examine the wagon, you look it over, and then you went and pet the horses, and then I thought you got on the driver's seat. I didn't know you meant like opening the door and everything.
Fucking got the mosquito in my room.
Hey.
Okay.
Nevertheless, as you open the door, Ivanis, at first it's pitch black inside. But then slowly, a glow of light begins to shine. Then multiple. As you peer inside to realize that it's bigger on the inside than it is on the out.
Yo, I recognize this room.
As you look inside, you see a very elegant room. Luxurious velvet couches. Fancy carved wooden tables. Gold highlights everywhere, along with bountiful supplies. Rope. Bedrolls, tents, everything. Anything you could need for survival.
Oh, interesting. It's a pocket. It's almost a pocket dimension on the inside. Like that one spell. What's it called? I forget. Guys, this one is bigger on the inside. It's almost like a whole, like a whole hotel room or castle.
Where do you set Hobgi?
I shall set him down in the couch.
Okay. You slither on over to one of the nearby couches and you set him down. As you lay his resting body, you see him more comfortable. As he begins to curl up, you see him tucking his head between the corners of the cushions, hiding his eyes from the ambient light as he begins to take a deep rest.
Actually, that's a good idea. And Ivana shall slither off and find her own room because she's on 1 HP from dying.
Out to everyone that it's bigger on the inside and to come. What does
That's what
everybody
he
do?
said.
I'd move up and I'd look in.
Okay. As you peek in, Zelenor, you see the same thing as Ivanis. You see the current map, obviously, and you see Hobgi taking a nice little nap on.
As Mo would enter, and when he sees the goblin laying on the couch, he would drop his passenger on that couch as well.
All right. Walking over to a couch, you find dropping the big man down. You attempts to get him actually on the couch rather than falling off of it. He finally manages to land, albeit very uncomfortably looking, on the couch. Okay. Isaac, are you coming on in too?
No, when everyone gets inside, Isaac will just sort of crack the reins to get the horses moving.
Okay. As everyone enters inside, Mo, Ivanis, and Zelenor, Zuriel being left behind by the fog, you lash the reins. You hear it whip against the metallic bodies of the horses as they yaw to action, beginning to clip and clop, moving forward, moving down the path and deeper into the woods. As you approach, moving closer and closer to your unknown goals, the path begins to widen, widening more and more, until finally it becomes gravel. And as it becomes gravel, you see something. Maybe how big are these hexes? I forget. Let me check. They're
a quarter mile.
So, yeah, about almost a mile away, you see something in the distance. Large stone walls. As you move closer and closer, the wagon pulling closer and closer, the horses begin to slow. As the horses begin to slow, and you meet these large walls, you see the gates at their center. For anyone wanting to know what it looks like in game, I have posted a picture in the NPC's chat. Showing it to stream now. You see the figure of two large statues, large as the walls themselves, holding great swords. Their heads cut clean off, lying at their feet. As the horses entirely stop, two braziers engulf next to the gates. As the braziers engulf in blue light, the gates begin to swing open, widening, until finally they sit open. As they do, the horses still do not move. You almost sense a tension, Isaac, coming from them. What do you do?
He will try to gently spur the horses on.
As you spur them, it takes a brief moment, but they finally begin to move, pulling themselves in the wagon towards the open gate, moving through it. As you cross the wall, you feel bones. Everyone in the wagon feels it too. As you feel that everything is now wrong. The air feels murky. Your brain feels clouded. It takes some time to adjust to. But after some time, you begin to feel less hazy. And as you begin to fall to the distance, the gates becoming farther and farther behind you, they shut tight with a clank as you move farther and farther down the path. After about an hour of travel, you reach the valley you saw in the distance, ever so nearer. As you begin to see a village not too far from where you are. To the left, you see a river flowing from out of the forest and farther into the clearing. On all sides of you, surrounds you, is the forest, thick with evergreen trees, black as night, and filled with fog. The horses continue to trot, moving along the way as you all rest. Isaac resting on the driver's seat as he guides the horses, and the rest of you resting in the back of the wagon.
I mean, Isaac is still paying as much attention as he can.
So you don't want to gain a long rest here?
Don't need it.
Okay.
Gains an exhaustion point instead.
Yep, yeah. So since you decided not
He's
to
not actively exerting himself. How would he be exhausted?
from
Not sleeping for a day.
for not resting, yeah, you're actively not getting back like energy. You still expended energy in a fight, Like, and then you're keeping yourself up and not getting any rest. Like, I was gonna allow meditation or something to still get like rest and stuff, but if you want an exhaustion point, you can take one. Like I said, this campaign is very resource management heavy. Sleeping will be tracked, eating will be tracked, drinking will be tracked. All of that stuff is very important.
All right, fine. He takes a long rest.
Okay. Like I said, you still are watching the road actively. You just meditate. You rest your mind, allowing yourself to rest. Recuperating as the horses pull closer and closer to the village. But they do not pull into the village. However, about a quarter mile away, they pull into an old shack. And as they pull in, they pull to a stop, and the ambient blue magic fades from the horses as they begin to rest. As the wagon comes to an abrupt stop, it shakes the cart, as all of you are jostled in your sleep, Zelenor, Mo, and Ivanis. You are awakened, along with Lobgin. But the large blue man still remains unconscious. As you all gather your belongings, exiting the wagon, Isaac, do you say anything to the party as they all leave?
Well, considering he physically can't speak,
Oh, correct.
no. He didn't say
Right. Yeah, you need to get
We'll make him talk one day.
You need to get an item that gives you the message cantrip, for the love of God.
Nah, he's fine. He doesn't need to talk. He's gonna dismount the riding coach or riding bench and pet the 3 horses, and then he's just gonna start walking in town.
Okay. The rest of you?
Stealthily. So let me know if you need me to pull a stealth phone.
Okay. The rest of you?
Yeah.
I mean, Ivanis would uncurl from a warm patch of rock that she's found in the castle grounds, and she'd be kind of annoyed, but she'd slither out, and she'll bow to the horses before following.
Okay. You also begin to head to the village. You begin to head to the village of Barovia. And Zelenor, I assume you follow as well?
Yeah, I would follow.
Okay. Hobgi as well follows, riding, if Mo would permit, on Mo's shoulder. Would Mo permit?
Lobgin does not get the feeling it's welcome.
Ivanis would offer to pick him up.
Yeah, he won't go 5 feet close to you. He won't come within 5 feet of you. Is what I meant to say.
That's fine. My tail is long enough to catch him.
No, I mean, he won't even go within 5 feet of your fucking tip of your tail. He is terrified of you. Yeah, he decides just to walk. It takes him a little. He drags behind, and it takes him a little longer. We manage to make it to the party as the party enters into the village of Barovia. With that, we will take a short break.
Yo, I think this house is really fun for no apparent reason. Also, hi to any viewers. I'm not sleeping, I'm just very tired.
All right, let us take a short 10-minute break. All right, let us take a short 10-minute break, and we will return, chat.
I'll get a 10-minute nap then.
All right.
Nah, Orphan, you did not just compare our Lord and Savior the Ultramarines with that. No, he did. He is actively doing them. I mean, the God Emperor. He's a guy who was very much against religion that became the God Emperor. The whole thing about the Emperor was, I don't like religion, and then people started a religion about him. But no, now I'm turning the chair so you can no longer see it. Now you get the Ultramarine logo. Look, you can see the purity seal too. That's it is. I got this. This one is probably worth about your gaming setup. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, not 9. No, right. You're right. $900. That is more than more than this chair. You are correct. However, my PC is more than that setup. Yeah. Okay, but this chair I got because of of a tax return on government earned money. It's because the first no. So it was because so it's because the first year you pay taxes, or like until you earn a certain amount in Denmark, in taxes, you'll uh you'll pay taxes, but you'll get it returned up to like 36k Danish. So while I technically pay taxes, I get them refunded. I pay taxes on my government support. Yes. Well, they do auto take it out, but I still actively pay taxes of the amount. If you're if you're a private person, your taxes will automatically be filed. I still pay. Well, it's because this isn't disability pay. It's pay to help students get through. So it's to get into the student program. We also have student loans. They are possible to take. They're at a fixed rate of like 1.4% or something. But do keep in mind that you also not only is education free for the first and second degree. I mean, right seed, bad spawn location. Cause you got the right. I need to think how. Okay, so statistically, your appearance makes you better set than most people. Yeah, exactly. But nah. Yeah. I have a huge respect for cops over here because well, one, corruption is very low. Two, they're just doing their fucking job. Yeah. Cops a lot of places in the world. I don't support them. Specifically in Denmark, I do. Because here the cops actually work like cops. And not as wannabe jurors and juries and judges. Because we successfully managed to separate it into the tri-state. We actually do have a tri-state area, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Look, with this gaming chair, there's no orange on it, but there's gold, which is close enough. I should get a little brown hat and put on it. I mean, I can. I can. Yeah. I mean, I can do this. No, this is because of my camera. This is in my camera. This is my camera software. This one's my favorite. Well, all of the moves. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of cool ones here. There's also this one. Yeah. I've actually got one much similar to that one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this one? Yeah. That's for the podcast. Yeah. I can also do this. These are static. I can blur it, and then of course there is also the Discord ones. Discord the movie. These are the Discord ones. I can actually make a custom one if I want. Let's choose a GIF. No, I know exactly which one I'm getting. There we go. My brother's now getting the heavy flamer. Which they recently added to Space Marine 2, which would be a fun game to play with you. I don't think your PC can handle it in Horde mode. I'm gonna be real. That might be enough. Let's go look at Space Marine 2. Oh yeah, a 3090, that for sure will do it, because I've got a 3080. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Black Friday. One thing I will never participate in the States. I'm not suicidal. These I'll send. This is the minimum requirements for Space Marine 2. And these are like, these are the recommended ones.
Oh man.
Yep.
That wasn't.
All right. Well, we will be getting started
Yeah,
in just a moment. Oh, Mo, you're back. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right. We are ready to get started then. With that, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like button, tap that notification bell, smash that sub button, and please hop in the chat if you're watching live and leave some chats, or if you're watching this as a video after, make sure to hop in the comment section and leave some comments. Let me know what other kind of campaigns you want to see here on the channel, or let me know a favorite part of today's episode that you had. And with that, let's go ahead and continue our adventure.
Orphan, I'm saving up like $500, and I'm forcing you to play a Space Marine 2 campaign.
Jesus Christ.
Or like a Space Marine campaign, 40k.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sitting you down through all the 40k lore. Or Horus Heresy. Horus Heresy would be fun.
I know it's a lot, so I don't know. That's gonna take some time.
Now I'll borrow all the 30k books from my dad, or my stepdad, and
All right.
back to Strahd.
As you all begin to enter into the town, you find as you make your way inside, there is a signpost sitting outside, written in common. It says, Village of Barovia. As you enter inside the village of Barovia, you can instantly tell the town is distraught, desolate, depressing. Most of the houses are unoccupied. However, some of them do still contain residents. As you begin, you sense something strange. As you look to some of them, they feel hollow as they shamble around performing basic tasks and jobs, speaking to each other in monotone, almost lifeless voices. Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surround everything. The muddy ground under... As the tall shapes become the recognized village dwellings, the windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except the mournful sobbing that echoes the streets from a distance. So you hear a crying coming from somewhere.
So, Assassin, where are we going? You seem to have a clear goal in mind.
Give me one moment that it's playing.
I was about to make a 2001 New York joke, but I realized
Don't do
that I
that.
probably shouldn't.
Yes. Anyway, as you ask him this, Ghost will just look at you and shrug and keep walking. He's trying to find the sound of the crying.
Okay.
Great, he doesn't know where we're going. And
I
she'll
didn't
roll
tell
her
you where
eyes.
I'm going. There's a difference.
While, yes, I would normally agree, what you did, which is the only thing Evanis can judge you on, is shrugging.
Yeah.
The universal
talk.
sign of not... Yeah, I know, but your body language conveyed that you didn't know where we were going.
Regardless, do you all follow the sounds of the crying, or do some of you break off?
Oh, there's the crying. Yeah, let's follow the crying.
Okay. Isaac, Avanis are both following the crying. Lobgin definitely wants to follow the crying. Lobgin wants to follow the crying, absolutely.
Mo stays with the group.
Okay, Mo stays with the... Okay. All right.
Allow me to reiterate, he is moving stealthily, i.e. trying to stick to the shadows and not draw too much attention.
Okay.
I'm specifically drawing as much attention as I can by slayering beside him.
Okay. Well, most people don't even bother to look at you. They are so uninterested. They continue their mundane lives, working their toiling work, exhausting themselves. However, a few individuals do pay you attention. You see a spark of life and light in their eyes as they look to you with curiosity and confusion. As they see a man shrouded in cloaks, sticking to the sides of walls, making his way towards the crying as a large snake woman slithers right next to him. Every now
Do I
and
not get the roll to try to avoid Ivanis knowing where I am?
I mean, you're both going to the crying, so I mean, you're going to the same place regardless. But I mean,
Yes, but I'm moving how I'm moving in case something tries to jump out at us when we get to the crying. And Ivanis is henceforth making it very difficult to stay hidden from whatever
No,
this
I'll
entity
magically
is.
mark you. I'll magically mark you.
I will shoot you. I will shoot you.
do you want to break off from the group? Because I mean, there's not really like
Nah, edgy rogue.
there's not
Yeah,
really
why
like
not?
Guys.
there's not really like alleys and stuff, so you're gonna have to like go behind people's houses and shit.
Yeah, he'll take a few detours
Okay.
to sort of
Nah, now he's spying on people's houses. What is this?
Definitely not doing that.
Nah, that's what it looks like from our perspective.
All right.
Ivanis will cast mage armor though,
Put that.
just in case.
All right. I don't think I need you to roll a stealth check. 1 second.
Oh, Twisted fell asleep. That's why.
Is he about to join us or something, or is he not going to bother coming out today?
He said he just woke up, so I don't know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you successfully stealth, Isaac, no problem. As you all continue to move closer and closer towards the sound of the crying in the distance. As the group makes their way to an intersection, they make a left turn, following closer towards the sounds of the crying and where it leads them. As Isaac, you make your way behind people's homes, moving through the back sections of Barovia. Sorry, I had a hiccup. As you make your way behind people's homes, stealthing, you make your way to the back of the building where you hear crying coming from. As the rest of the party makes their way to the front of the building. What do you all do?
I would be probably looking around for any present of anything,
Okay.
or I would be looking to see if
Is there like a description of the building, or?
As you look to the building, you can see that there is a center door. It sits cracked, slightly open. Multiple windows. However, it is only a single-story home. It has a small porch, and you can hear a moaning sob floating through the still gray streets. It kind of colors your thoughts with sadness as the sound flows from this dark townhouse.
I'll slither in through the door then and investigate.
All right. Zelenor, looking around, all you hear are the sounds of the sobbing coming from inside the building. You don't see anyone watching. It seems no one even cares. As Isaac, you approach the back of the building. What do you do?
Is there a back door?
Yes, there is indeed a back door. There's also a back porch.
Okay, now
Yeah.
we know Isaac's preference. He likes the back door.
All right, that's your first good one today. Take a funny die. There you go. That was a good one. That one got me.
Nah, if you're being edgy, you're getting gay. You're getting gay accusations. It's just the law.
I'm not being edgy. I'm being a rogue. But okay, carry on. Anyway, he will
Same thing.
pick up the back porch and try the back door to see if it opens.
Hey, you don't have to be gay. You don't have to be gay to be a backdoor man, Kareem. Let me tell you, buddy.
That's true.
No, but I think in Isaac's case, I've got him pegged.
Shut
You
up.
wish.
Don't
You
even.
wish.
Don't hit him. Don't hit me with the fucking pun, you bastard. All right. As you slither inside, entering the house, which is
Wait.
about 40. Yes, you find the back door is also creaked open. It's the same as the front door.
Okay. Still gonna remain as silent as possible.
As pretty much you
But I
both
won't-
enter at the almost exact same time, you kind of lock eyes with each other. And then lock eyes on what sits in the center of the floor. A woman. You can tell she's lost in her sorrow. As she cries, sobbing deeply. As you enter, she doesn't even recognize that you do.
I just realized we don't have any charisma in the party.
You're a sorcerer, aren't you?
No, I'm a wizard.
He's
Oh,
a wizard.
you're a wizard.
I'm a
It's
wizard,
about to be a
Harry.
good time. It's about to be a good time.
Hold up there.
I remember this encounter specifically, and it's horrible without charisma.
Wait, we
Fine,
might
we all got- we got-
we might have a saving grace in Hobgy. He might have some charisma. Hold on.
Hang on.
Let me check.
Nah, it's fine. I've got 2 funny dice, and we've got a gay rogue. It'll be fine.
He's got a plus
You
one in
just wish
charisma.
he was gay so you could peg him.
He's got a plus 1 in charisma. Not terrible.
I've also got a +1, then I might as well.
Yeah.
Hi, Twisted.
Wait, don't we have a paladin?
Not that's currently here, and I don't know.
Wait,
if
no,
he's
he's
doing
the
it.
spirit.
Just woke up, guys. My bad.
It's
that's
all
fine.
all
Do
good,
you-
Twisted.
Sorry, it's my birthday today. I drank a little bit much and I ended up falling asleep.
Oh, happy birthday,
Oh,
man.
that's good.
Oh, happy birthday, bro! How old you turn today?
30 fucking 9.
30
Damn you,
fucking 9. Goddamn!
You're almost
Congratulations,
as old as my
broski.
mom. Oh God.
Oh, shut up.
Pushing 40.
Well, congratulations, broski. We'll have your character reintroduced in just a moment. What has
All right.
happened to you? You heard the calling of your brother come from from a fog that started to approach the back of the ship after it had docked, and since you weren't here, it was as if you auto natural failed a check. So you went to investigate the sound. It told you to reach out to it, and as the fog enveloped you, you just disappeared. And now you'll reappear. After hearing, so after you had experienced that, you heard your brother call out to you. You went to investigate. He told you to reach out for him. You tried to. The fog enveloped you. Now suddenly you just find yourself somewhere else. Nothing has happened. You didn't have a conversation. You just heard him call out to you. You tried to reach out to him, but it didn't work. You do have a point of exhaustion, but you don't have to worry. The group will be taking a long rest in not too long, and you'll get rid of it.
Nah,
Alright.
I know of a funny place we should go before we take
Had a
long rest.
real life point of exhaustion too, so it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Perfect. So, with that, Isaac and Avanis, as you guys lock eyes with each other, looking to the woman. She hasn't recognized your entrance yet. What do you guys do?
I gesture to the woman. I gesture to the silent guy. I gesture to the woman.
Isaac just holds up Wyatt as he attempts to examine the woman from a distance. All the while, he's readying one of his handguns just in case he's
Okay.
chambering around.
All right. As you look at the woman, you can find that she is in about rags of clothes. They kind of look like potato sacks. Deep brown wraps around her body, while a lighter brown wraps around her head in the form of a hood. You can see she is holding a malformed doll, as I said. It seems to have a strange leer and wears a sackcloth dress. as she looks at the doll. She sobs the name Mary. Or no, hold on. That's incorrect. She sobs the name Gertruda.
Larry?
Gertruda.
Oh, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh my God,
that's
it's Gertrude! It's
Not
Gertrude!
Gertrude. What the hell is that? Alright, well, Isaac's just gonna motion to Ivanis, motion to the lady, motion to Ivanis, and the lady, like, you talk to her. I'm not talking to her.
Zelenor, Mo, would you guys like to do anything as you guys are also here?
Mo's gonna stand
Yeah.
stay outside, and keep an eye. He doesn't really trust this fog and these woods. They look unnatural to him, so he's gonna keep his eyes about outside.
Yeah, Ivana's gonna gesture to her snake half, gesture to the albeit scarily clad rogue, but it's still better than being a snake. And gesture to the lady.
Hobby is going to gesture to himself, then he's going to gesture to his mouth, and he's going to gesture to his stomach and rub it.
Give Hobby a
doesn't-
thumbs up, point to Hobby, point to the lady, and give the thumbs up.
He looks at you, and he looks at her, he points at her, points at his mouth, then points at his belly, and scratches his head.
He sort of flaps his hand like, talk to her, basically.
I think the goblin was hungry.
And you have just made a hand-flapping gesture, which could also be interpreted as eating.
I'm idiots. Okay, alright, it's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let it happen.
As Hobby says out loud, where everyone can hear him, I don't think I should eat her. And that's when the crying stops. As her head slowly rises.
Oh God, now the snake is there in front
And
of her.
turns
Cool.
left.
Yep.
To the left, she sees a little goblin. Outside her open door, she sees a giant minotaur. Inside the room, she sees a giant snake woman and a half-elf person. She then turns her head to the other direction and sees that her exit is blocked by a man holding a gun, hooded in black, with his face not shown.
Out, he has a round chamber in the holster.
Okay. I thought you
But
didn't.
yes,
I
he
thought
is
you
still clad in
did. You
black.
choose revolvers? I thought you chose automatic reloading guns, so you would have to cock it.
Yes. That's what I meant when he chambered around.
So yeah, you pulled it out and you cocked the gun, so you're not still holding it.
No, he put it back in the holster and checked around
That
and
is
just ready to
That's
go.
incredibly
Thank you,
dangerous
Paul.
to do. That's bad gun safety.
Gun
Shame.
Safety.
Yeah,
My
I-
man, I don't own that gun, but gun safety 101. Like,
Yeah, that-
like be for fucking real. Or didn't you grow
He's a
up
danger-
in
he's a
the
dangerous
gun
rogue.
safety simulator?
he's a
He is
dangerous rogue.
dangerous. He's literally raised to know how to use guns. Get the fuck out of here. He knows what he's
Shame, Isaac. Shame.
fine. It's
No, it's that nun walking through town ringing a bell. Shame.
But anyway,
Shame.
regardless, she looks to the holster.
Yeah.
She still sees the guns in your holsters and everything. And then she slowly looks back down to the doll. And the word she starts repeating while crying is replaced from Gertruda to, I'm gonna die.
And then Isaac's just gonna throw his hands up and do the, no, you're fine. This is very difficult. I'll roll some persuasion checks, but it's very awkward.
Droner looks around at the whole group and realizes he's the only one that's not scary looking.
I mean, you You do have a wyvern on your shoulder.
I mean, technically, it's more like a. I mean, at this point, it's basically like a cute little. It's like a. I mean, it's like a lizard, but it's not like.
Yeah, it is pretty adorable, to be fair.
Yeah,
it is
okay.
pretty fucking
At this
cute.
point, you could pass it. Yeah, I guess.
Technically, it doesn't. Technically, mechanics-wise, it technically shouldn't even exist, but that's a whole other thing. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's because D&D leveling up is weird. Okay, like a wizard, the class that's supposed to study their whole life to get strong, levels up faster in the field. Like,
yeah, Zelenar would probably sort of realizing how everybody else probably scares the bejesus out of this person. Will walk up, and sort of kneel down. Is this a kid, old woman? Okay. Are they like standing or kneeling?
She's on her knees. She never got off her knees. She's like rocking back and forth.
So I probably would I'd walk up and I'd probably like kneel down as well, and I would probably say, as scary as all these people are, they don't mean you any harm. Some help. As I say, we could actually use some help. If you could, we just have probably some questions that we need to ask, and we're actually new to this village.
As you say this, and Isaac swings his hands around, frantically making X's and like shaking his head no and stuff. That in response
Honest
to her,
shall make sure not to smile. No need to show her fangs.
she slowly turns back to you from the doll. Make me a persuasion check at advantage with the help from Isaac.
Persuasion, yeah. Be great, but that's fine. Attitude. Yeah. 11.
Okay.
But
As she looks at you,
I can...
you see a tear falling from her cheek to the ground. As you see the water in her eyes, and she looks to you and she says, You're not here to kill me? You promise?
Not unless we have reason to. We only attack if we're attacked.
That's not ominous at all.
I have no reason to attack you. You are in my home, after all.
I mean, going by American rules.
Well, we could hear you crying across the village. You were drawn to it.
Oh, yes. I'm very sorry. I am just not myself these days. Ever since my beloved Gertruda, and she begins to like Gertruda's name over and over.
I'd look at everybody else and be like, I'd shrug, and I'd be like, well, I tried.
Isaac will just write on his notepad and sort of like gently shake the woman's shoulder and show her his notepad, saying, what happened to Gertruda and where did it happen? That's a weird name to say fast. Gertruda.
As she looks over and she reads the words written on the page, she looks at you and she says, Gertruda is my daughter. I raised her here in this home, kept her safe and hidden. But a week ago, she broke out, and I have not seen her since. She begins to sob again.
Broke out? What do you mean?
Out of these lands, he's sick. He has a fascination with pretty young women, using them in experiments, turning them into monsters. I knew if she was found, she would be taken, so I hid her, but she didn't believe me. She wanted freedom and to explore. I told her she couldn't, but she left. In the middle of the night, she disappeared. That was a week ago now. She's not been seen since by anyone in the whole village.
Where did you hide her?
There's a secret room underneath the home. A basement that I built in case of emergencies.
How long did you keep her down there?
She just turned 18 last week. 18 years now.
Oh. Okay. Isaac sort of gets a look in his eyes like, okay, he might be a little crazy. But he writes on his notepad, may we have the keys to this room to investigate and maybe bring her home?
It's not locked. I've left it as it is. I couldn't bear to go down there. Just reminds me too much of her. A door that is leading open. Inside, you see a makeshift library. One of the bookshelves is knocked over, and you can see a staircase descending downstairs.
Understood. Isaac will sort of get up and pat the woman on the shoulder while he goes to check out this room.
As Isaac would check out the room or start to go, who is this lord that you speak of that you have to go to such lengths to, I guess, presumably protect your daughter?
He goes by many names. He is the Wicked in White. Von S. is all I can say, for speaking his name in these lands draws his eyes to you. He owns everything. He owns everyone. We are trapped here, unable to leave. The gates to the east never open. Wait. You spoke that you are not from these lands. How did you... Are the gates open? Are we free to leave? As she frantically looks.
Well, we did come through, I guess, what would be the village gates. But
I don't... Where...
we have...
Any of you, do you know if the large gates, the stone walls that... They're nearly 400, 500 feet tall. The statues... Are the gates open? She looks around, and of course none of you know, because you were all in the wagon except for Isaac. Isaac, do you overhear what she says, or did you already get too far away to not hear her?
I mean, if this conversation is going on and the home is dead silent, it depends on how you want to play the acoustics, but I'd imagine at the mention of Von S, he would have stopped and listened. So I would say he overheard.
Okay.
But he would just turn around downstairs.
As she locks eyes with you as you give a thumbs down to her question, she begins to sob more. No, of course they're not. They'll never open. As long as he rules these lands, we will always be locked in this fate. As you enter the library, descending the stairs, Isaac, you find a small room, 10 feet by 10 feet total. a bed in the corner, a table, a desk more specifically, with a chair and a small oil lantern, papers scattered throughout the desk, some lying on the floor, an ink pen and quill. An ink quill and fountain, an ink fountain. And of course, clothes and some blankets scattered across the floor. Zelenor, what were you saying?
I was just gonna ask, has there not been any other people to come to this village that's not from here before? Or are we the first people
In my
to come here that aren't native?
50 years of life, it is unheard of for visitors to find their way into these lands. However, there is legend that every now and then the Lord brings in those who come too close to the borders of his world, this domain, and pulls them with his fog in, using them as playthings. One group, according to legend at least, made it even to his castle before being quelled by his blade. If you are all here from different lands, then I'm sorry, but there is only one way for you to leave, and that is with your death. And Isaac, as you investigate the room, you see a blanket that has a very strange lump underneath it, a large lump that begins to move. Twisted, roleplay me Azuriel waking up. Also, please introduce yourself for the stream.
Twisted, sorry that I'm late. I play Azuriel, the war cleric. Alright. Where am I waking up? Where did I wake up at?
You're awakening on the floor of a room that you have no idea how you got into. The last thing you remember is reaching out and being enveloped by a fog as you heard your brother's voice calling out to you, telling you to reach. Oh, you're covered with a blanket. It doesn't feel like it's wrapped tightly around you. It's not like constricting you, but there's just a blanket over your face.
Just over my face, not even on my body.
No, it's over your whole body, but it's like, you know what I mean. Like you're covered up. You can't see.
I will dart away, reaching my hand out, Raziel! And then I'll kind of pan.
As the blanket flops.
Where the fuck am I?
It flops off your face as you sit up. As you look around, you see a small 10 by 10 foot room. It's definitely a young woman's room. A bed right to your right. Clothes and other blankets lying on the ground. And standing directly in front of you, a familiar face. You remember this to be Isaac, or Ghost, who you met before.
What? Ghost, where am I?
Ghost just sort of cocks his head, and he's gonna scribble on his notepad. It's a very to give you how he scribbles it. He hesitates a moment before he scribbles, pauses for a little bit, and then scribbles some more. So he turns the notepad around, and the notepad says, Did you teleport to get some ass? Why are you here?
Where is here? What are you even talking about?
You're in the room of an 18-year-old missing girl.
Fucking Epstein much shit. Fuck. As he says that, how do you react?
I don't know what you're talking about. Last I knew, I heard my brother calling, and as I reached out, I just woke up here.
He turns the page and he writes, "Yeah, why don't you have a seat for me at the desk while I search and see if I can't find young lady's diary?"
Take a funny die, Isaac, for hitting
There-
him with the Chris Hansen.
I don't even know the reference.
Chris Han-
You don't
no,
know
you
Chris
don't know
Hansen?
Chris Hansen,
Oh,
the Dateline Predator guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no way, that's crazy. He's
No way.
he's essentially a hero. He caught over like 400 pedophiles in his time and had them arrested for their crimes. He a fucking hero. But yeah, his line was, "Please have a seat for me." And without fail, these predators would always listen to him and sit down and talk to him. 1 out of 10 would run, but no, 9 out of 10 of these guys, even though they're here to do a crime, would just sit down and be like, "Okay, let's talk." So yeah, he just hits you with the Chris Hansen line. So, but no, that's just for a funny die of an 18-year-old missing girl. So what do you do?
Oh, strange. Well, get up, and I'm going to look around, still kind of dazed and confused. I'm like, are the others still here? Are the others here as well?
He will point upstairs as he writes on his pad. He asks, "Will you actually help me find her journal or diary?"
Of course. And
Cool.
Who's got the better investigation? Who wants to help who?
I have a +2. I suppose you
I will
should
give
be
you
helping me.
advantage and guidance.
Oh yeah. That's what, a D4 or D6?
D4.
I can never tell. Do-
And I guess while they're investigating down there, I'd probably be up there, and I'd probably turn to Ivanus and
There you go.
Ooh,
Oh,
21.
nice.
Okay. Zelenor, finish, please.
I would turn to Ivanus and be like, "Sounds familiar from the boat." We found those documents that had initials and whatnot on them, didn't we?
Avanis, you there? Nick might not be here right now. Okay, he's asleep! I just had to restart his camera!
Shame. Shame.
Curry! Hold on. Alright, everyone mute.
Oh god.
Everyone deafen. Turn your headphones down. Twisted, I know you're on your Xbox, so take your headphones off for a second. I'm gonna wake his ass up. Let me know when y'all are good. I don't wanna fucking scream in your ears, obviously.
Good to go.
Zelenor? Mo?
I am.
You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I'm good, Mo. Alright, here we go. Hey! Cream! Nick! Wake up! Hey, buddy! Damn, he's a hard sleeper. This worked on Bless. Hey, Nick! Ivanis! Nah, he's out. Ivanis is out cold. But Ivanis will nod her head yes, though. She does remember that name. Just choose a different person to roleplay with, obviously. Mo! Hey, Mo! You call out to Mo. Let's get Mo in on this.
Oh, boy. We need a coffee machine.
To be fair to him, it is fucking 12,
Yeah.
maybe even 1 already at this point. But yeah, so, do you talk to Mo instead?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Or I'd probably wave Mo inside or something, since I think he's probably the only one still kind of sitting out closer outside, maybe.
Mo, do you come on in?
He'd come in.
All right. As you enter inside, you see the small woman, old and frail, crying at the center of the room, holding the old doll. As soon as you see the doll, it really resonates with you as it is a cow woman. You see it to be a female minotaur, a minotaurus. As you see the doll, and you see the woman holding it crying, calling out for Gertruda. That hits you even harder, as Gertruda is a commonly used name within your society.
So the woman is a minotaur?
No, the doll she is holding is of a female minotaur in a dress, and the name she's calling out is Gertruda, which is it's not like inherently a minotaur name, but it's a name given to many female minotaur.
Okay, he wouldn't say or do anything just yet.
I would probably relay back what we've already discovered, at least as far as the missing girl and whatnot, and what Ghost is doing at the moment.
So yeah, Mo, Zelenor tells you about the missing child, or missing woman, she's now a woman, that this woman here had kept her daughter hidden away to keep her safe from the Lord of these lands. Also mentioning that the Lord of these lands goes by the name Von S, and that is the same name as some of the names, as one of the names you found on the paperwork back on the ship. Obviously, this isn't super, you're obviously a Minotaur and you're not the most intelligent. But essentially, and I assume Zelenor, being an elf and knowing most smart creatures, he would kind of make it very point blank and simple for you to understand that there's a missing woman. She was kept hidden to be safe from an evil person. The evil person has the name Von S, which is also the same name that was found back on that ship, which means it's most likely connected to how you got here and why you're now here. And he also tells you that Isaac has gone downstairs to investigate her room to find out more information. Does Mo understand?
You get the impression Mo has made eye contact and seems to have understood what you said.
Cool. Perfect. As King and Twisted search around, finally, they manage to find something. It takes about a good 10 minutes, as they have to just continuously read through these parchment papers that are scribbled upon on this desk, and there are a lot of them, but deep in the stack, you find one that sends a chill down your spine, Isaac, and as you show it to Azuriel, it does the same to you. You read, age 16, night 222. I had a dream. I just awoke, and I don't know what to do. This man, he called out for me. His skin was pale and gorgeous, his hair snow white and luxurious. I believe I'm in love. He called himself Sira. Lord Sira. And he told me that I could be free, but I would have to wait. He said I would have to wait 2 years. That's such a long time. Will I even remember? He said he would call to me again when the time came. And until then, to forget. And as I write these words, it's almost as if the memory fades away. I'm beginning to forget what has happened. How curious. What a dream. Isaac and Azuriel, as you read this letter, this note, what do you all do? What do y'all say? Isaac, I know you don't say anything.
Do I,
Please rage.
do I remember if this name, what was it, Sierra?
Yes, Sierra. Hey,
Sierra.
Nick!
Do I remember if this...
Hold on, sorry. Nick, you awake? Hey, you
You
fell.
back?
There we go. You fell asleep for a second, buddy. You back?
No, I've been awake the whole time.
No, you were. My buddy, there was.
No,
You're-
I was trying to talk to you.
Close-eyed. I've been listening the whole time.
You're gonna have to watch stream, buddy, because we shouted your name for 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's no, you're good, bro. We know it's late for you, so there's no worry. It's almost 7:30, so we're getting close. We're getting closer to wrap up time, so don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
Do I remember if the name Sarah, or you said Sarah or Sierra?
Sierra. The name Sierra doesn't ring a bell, but it is the.
Was it, so it wasn't one of the rooms on the ship?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Does it start with an S?
That is correct.
Then Ghost will just sort of roll his neck, like crack his neck.
Can you spell that
Is he-
name for me?
Yeah, Sierra. Syra.
There you go.
No problemo. Avanis, you have just found out that you were just told by Zelenor that the name Von S that the woman spoke of, it rings a bell to the name that was written on the papers at the boat that you guys all came in on. Mo has even come in now.
What does Vanna say? I don't think she specifically says anything about it. She just notes that in her own little mind.
Okay, good. Just trying to get you back and engaged as we wrap up here. As you guys downstairs find this letter and you guys look at each other, kind of, and Isaac cracks his neck. Right? What do you said you wrote something down, Isaac?
No, he cracked his neck and he'll right down to Twisted's character. I'm sorry, your name escapes me at the moment.
Azuriel.
Zuriel?
Azuriel.
Azuriel.
Yeah, Azura. Yeah.
Azuriel. So he'll just write down on his pad. Seems like no matter where I end up, there's killing to be done. Looks like we found who Von S might be, or at least one of his titles.
Indeed. Wonder if there's anything else that may be any other clues left in this room may give us a better idea of what exactly happened.
He'll just shake his head like doubt it. But
We
he
do,
will.
Just recheck the room again, see if there's any other clues or anything lying about.
He'll nod to him like. "So,
Yeah, you
what can we
do.
do?"
There is one other thing you do notice. While there is still clothes left behind, all of the winter cold clothes have been taken. All that is left is stuff for warm weather.
Mm.
Oh,
Hmm.
must have went somewhere awfully cold. What season are we in?
It seems to be kind of a perpetual state of just neutral. It's like not, yeah, it's not hot, it's not cold. The only like difference you've seen is that there's a mountain you guys saw when you first landed on the shores of Ravenloft. You saw a mountain far in the distance, a tall mountain that had snow atop it.
Seems like we know where we might have to go.
He nods his head in response to that. Zuriel to go upstairs before him.
So we're in a basement?
Yes.
Yes.
Weren't we on like ground floor?
You guys are on the ground
Well,
floor. Isaac and
we are, but
and Twisted went down to the woman's secret room she made
I
for the.
I was apparently just in there.
Oh yeah. He found Twisted down there because I had to bring Twisted back because Twisted showed up for us.
Yep.
So
Cool.
yeah, that was how I integrated Twisted back in. He was asleep underneath one of her blankets down there.
Cool.
So yeah, as you guys walk up the stairs, making your way back up to the first floor, you all see Azuriel following behind Isaac. Does anyone say anything? Does anyone have any shock? The old woman has something to say, but I will let you guys go first.
first my character would probably be like, how? And then would probably just face palm and then just go, just like, this place.
Mo.
He doesn't say anything. He does kind of notice,
Okay.
but his
Avanis.
mind is preoccupied with that fog outside.
Okay.
Face palming because their group is already scared that they let out this person, and now a person's walking out of there. He's like,
Ivanis, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't think Ivanis has anything to say right now. I think she's gonna leave the home to not scare the woman accidentally.
Okay.
As I seriously need to go to bed because I have work in the morning.
Yep.
So
We're wrapping up in 3 minutes, so we're going to we'll finish this up. You want to give your pros and cons real quick before you leave? All right. As you all see Azuriel walking up the stairs, following behind Isaac, the old woman looks at him, raising her hand, pointing with a finger. You! I should have known you were involved. You.
I look behind me, see if she's pointing at something behind me.
Yeah, she's pointing right at you. As you begin to see her rise from her knees, as she begins to lumber closer, her weak, old, fragile bones barely carrying her forward as she stumbles, as she grabs at your breastplate. Isaac, what?
Oh, he's immediately gonna move to get in between them because he doesn't know how Azariel would handle a fragile old woman coming at him, especially in this strange land.
Okay. Well, she
So he
stumbles.
sort of just gotta diffuse.
All right. Well, as she stumbles forward, attempting to grab Azuriel by his breastplate, she instead grabs you by like your flak jacket. And she kind of grabs it, and she says, "Why are you getting in my way? Do you not know
lady,
who that is?
Have we met?
You know who you are. Don't play dumb. You
I am
monster.
Azuriel of the Boros Legion. I worship Torm. Who do you mistake me for?
You are Lord Sikon. Once, I see that face. I recognize that face." As she points to a wall directly to her left, where there are a total of 6 posters. One scratched out with a completely ripped up picture, only showing the name Von S on it. The other 5 show faces and names. I will give all the names and I will describe all the names and faces next session. However, we will only focus on one of them, Lord Sikon. And as you look at the picture, Twisted, his face, his hair, everything except for his eyes, which are a different color, are identical to you. And as you make contact, locking eyes with that poster, we end today's session. With that, I hope all of you beautiful people at home have enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, smash that sub button, leave a comment down below, and tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. I've been your host, the Orphan of the Orphan Network, signing off to all my beautiful orphans at home. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
And we will see all of you in the next episode. Peace. All right, recording done. Let's do our pros and cons. Cream, you go up first, and then we'll get out of here.
I think pros, I had a really good session. I'm sorry about falling asleep. I think my cons is, since I'm starting jobs and stuff, I can't keep starting this late. It just becomes way too late for me.
For sure. Completely understand.
So I can start at normal time, but if we start pulling later, I can't participate that long.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, 7:30. Because I thought 4:30 to 7:30. We wanted 3-hour sessions, right? So 4, 5, 6. Oh no, so 6:30 is when we normally end. Then I guess 4:30 to 5:30, 5:30 to 6:30,
7
6:30.
usually that when we start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but then
we were
Sundays
starting at
became
4,
weird
but,
because then they
yeah.
were 2-hour sessions, then they were an hour session.
Yeah.
I think you originally and then
No, 2-hour
It's
sessions were supposed
just
to be the
completely
Friday
late.
sessions. These ones were, they originally were 5-hour sessions.
Yeah,
and
but
then
they've become 3.
we went
right?
down to 4, and then it become 3.
And I don't want to cut
It's
it.
the Friday sessions are 2
Yeah,
2-hour sessions.
I don't want to cut it lower than 3. So 4:30.
No, that's fine. It's just starting
7:30.
late.
Yeah.
Starting late and playing just becomes
Yeah.
a lot for me. Like I can start at 4:30. That's fine for me. But if we starting later, then going to 7:30 just becomes
Well,
harder.
yeah, 7:30 is when we generally would end. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we start later, it becomes harder for me to continue going.
Yeah, it's harder to stay awake because
My
you're not
point.
as
Yeah.
in it focused, and you're not keeping yourself up. I
yeah,
get you.
exactly.
All right, no problem. Yeah, I should have I just started doing work for like a part of my family that I wasn't really talking to before, so we're gonna come up with like an actual schedule for me to do work for them. So it shouldn't be a problem in the future.
Great.
All right, buddy. With that, thank you so much for coming out. I'm glad you enjoyed today's session, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye.
Later.
Later.
All right, Atlas, you are up next. Give us your pros and cons, buddy.
I mean, I'd pile on with that one. Starting late. Usually I'm the late one, so I get that. Other than that, no real cons today with this session. And then, I mean, pros, we're starting to make moves, right? So
Yep, starting to get some stuff.
looking
going.
forward to getting into more of the story.
Awesome. Yep, it's been a bit of a slow start. I mean, the beginning was good with the battles and with the battle and getting to know the information and those fun rewards, the scrolls and everything. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed today's session overall. Thank you so much for coming out, and I will see you next Sunday. From there, we got Clark. Please give us your pros and cons, buddy.
No cons. Everything was pretty good. Roleplay wise.
Good. Is everyone like the cliffhanger ending?
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to hear Twisted's opinion on it when we get to him. So yeah, we'll get on there. So King, you are up next. As always, Clark, thank you so much for coming out. If you have to get going, feel free to leave now. Otherwise, stick around until we finish up our pros and cons, and we will see you in the next session.
I'm off.
All right, peace. King, you are up.
Yep.
Pros and cons,
I'd say my one con is the adjustment between D&D, like la-di-da, don't worry about it. And then it's like, you need to track hunger, health, everything. Be prepared, because you're going into Dark Souls. It's very jarring having that in between,
Yeah.
but I did that to my folks.
That is
So,
fair.
you-
That is fair. This campaign
want
is
me to
literally the
run.
dark. The campaign is literally the Dark Souls of D&D. So that is fair.
You will need to remind me about that quite a few times, more than likely. But yeah. Let's see. Cons. Not really any cons. I wish Kareem wasn't such a fucking meme, basically, with me trying to literally be a rogue and keep the element of supplies and not be associated with the parties. But that's more so on him, not you. pro a pro is no one knows what Ghost looks like, so this is going to be hilarious. You're just gonna see someone shrouded in a bunch of garments with a pair of eyes, especially given the fact that his artifact or his thing allows him to sort of not be tracked or spied upon unless he wills it. So I'm very curious to see how you logically bypass that without writing yourself into a corner. So
Well,
yeah,
there is
Oh,
one character that is able to supersede that, which you obviously should understand. All of the lords won't be able to watch you. He's going to be the one person who can bypass that. But other than Strahd, yes, I will have to find a way, because the other lords who are going to be sent after you to hunt you guys aren't going to be able to find you as easy, because only he can track you. But yeah.
right, but even still, yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be able to, but even still, he doesn't know what Isaac looks like.
The reason he can track you is because there's literally written in this campaign, any creature, regardless of magic or artifact, unless it's of a legendary tier, can be seen by Strahd. The world is connected to him, so that's why he's the one person in this territory that can still see you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Strahd and that's why everyone is locked into Barovia, because of Strahd.
I feel like that's something that we as players shouldn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean the fog? Okay. You're gonna find it out pretty fast. Don't worry about it, because she just told you no one can leave today in this session. So, you might not have been here for that, Twisted. So that's fair.
Yeah, no one can leave. So it's pretty obvious that other things at play. So even in character, it's pretty simple to figure out if enough jigsaw pieces are given. But overall, it's going to be fun. I can't wait until I can find or make a rifle so I can be the Overwatch.
Yeah, you'll have to get some supplies together.
Okay.
All
Too
right.
easy.
With that, thank you so much for coming out. As always, I'm glad to have you show up. If you gotta get going, please feel free to leave now. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next session. Twisted, you are up. Pros and cons.
Yep. Obviously, sorry for having overslept a little bit. That's my bad. And then, yeah, I mean, I wasn't here really long enough to know anything, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, one of the things you missed is yeah, she had said that for hundreds and hundreds of years, no one has been able to leave. There's a guy who just lives forever and rules them, and she can't even speak his name without drawing his attention. She said that if you say his name, he'll be able to see you, and so she called him only Von S.
I was gonna say in relation to what Kareem said about making sure that we start on time, maybe it would be a good thing for everyone to meet up so that we're all ready. Meet up at 4, so we're all ready at 4:30. Because there's always things that we got to do. So if we aim to meet at 4 so that we can launch at 4:30, might help us be more punctual.
To do is change the banners and everything, which, of course, because you joined late, I forgot to change yours from Grevin to Azuriel, so yours has been Grevin for this video.
That's fine. I mean, I was only here for like, what, half an hour?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So maybe meeting up at 4 so you can run your checklists and stuff like that and get everything kind of set up. That way we can actually start at 4:30.
All right. Well, with that, we have reached the end of another wonderful session. Thank you all so much for coming out. If you've enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, smash that comment button, smash that notification bell, and smash that sub button. And I will see all of you beautiful orphans in the next episode. Until then, stay safe and peace.